What at stake? Well, the first team receives $1,600. The Walker Keats Cup with the top individual shearer awarded the Joseph Paiwai Memorial Trophy for the top individual shearer. And between these two events, there'll be a special Decades Finalist presentation brought to you by the TAB. And the TAB is honoured to be involved with the Golden Shears once again this year, an iconic New Zealand institution supporting an iconic New Zealand event. So, let's cross back to Masterton, where the Tui Invitational is about to begin.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, did you enjoy that show? You would have to enjoy that. You are the privileged few to be sitting so close. What is that, 10 to 15 yards away from some of the world's best athletes? It's brilliant. Rightio, that's the serious side done. Now we've got a little bit of fun going on, Tuma.
We certainly have. We've got the Tui Invitational. We've been running it differently. Last year it was the second six that didn't make it through into the final, wasn't it? Those were the Tui Invitational. But this year it's a little wee bit different. There'll be three teams, and in one team, on stand number one, there'll be one veteran that will share one sheep. There'll be a top 30 shearer that will share two sheep. And on the second stand, we'll have a one lady that will share one sheep and one intermediate that will share two. So they're sharing 6 sheep per team. They've got 3 teams. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting.
We'll sort it as we go, won't we? It's a bit of a fun event. We don't want to over-organise this baby. But I tell you what we do want to organise. We want to organise these Tui girls that are going to bring them up.
Well, you're mucking around. Let's get them up here.
Let's get them up here. I know someone, and I really want to get some cameras on this. One of my mates from Invercargill's up here as a veteran, the mighty JJ Kringle. So can we have... Get your cameras ready, especially you locals. Can we have JJ Kringle's team and all the Tui girls that are with them up the middle stage here, please? JJ, are you listening? JJ Kringle, I know you're a bachelor, but you can still listen. On you come. JJ. We don't mind it just being a wee bit disorganised, but we'd like a wee bit more efficiency than that. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up. Bring the whole team, JJ. Oh. When you get up here, JJ, just turn around and look at the audience so we can get a photo of you and put it in the Gorge Road Country Club, mate. Take a photo of that, some of your buddies. These young girls. How are your knees going, Tuma? JJ, what's happening to these knees of yours down here, buddy? They're just rattling a little bit. All right, up the stairs and grab your stands, please. We've got one team will be down. We've got 2 stands per team, so...
Okay, hang on then. Hang on. Here we go. We've got Jeff Kringle. Jeff, you're... Oh, we're getting a bit of a photo moment. These boys will cherish that for the rest of their lives. Okay, Jeff Kringle, you're on 1. John Hodder, you're on 3. Ian Stewart, you are on stand 5.
Oh, yeah. You can go up with them for a minute, girls, if you want to.
Yeah, go and help bring the next lot of guys up. This will be the top 30 guys. Can we please have up on the stage Axel Reid, Douglas Smith, Ian Kirkpatrick.
Oh, yeah. Let the games begin.
Take her back to Tie Happy with you, Axel. Take her back to Tie Happy with you.
Let the games begin, Tuma, eh? All part of the Shearing family. Who's the next group?
Okay, can we have the lady shearers up, please? Who's going to bring the lady shearers? Have we got any Tui guys for these girls?
There's some in the audience.
Yeah, they don't need them. Here we go. Catherine Maluloi. Laura Bradley, Pauline Bollet. Can we have you woman shearers up here, please?
You've lost your Tui girl, mate.
And we've got our other shearers here. From Ireland, we have Trevor Wilson. From Scotland, we have Tom Wilson. And from Ireland, Joseph Stevens.
Hey!
Well, I tell you what, these veterans, they hogged all the Tui girls, didn't they?
They would have carried them up here if they could, I can tell you that. It would have run through their mind too, and they would have thought, let's carry one of these girls up here. But no, the old back after all those years of shearing. I'd like to carry the Tui girl up there, but it's a bit tough.
Okay,
There
if we
go.
can have the Tui girls move to the side. You guys are allowed into your pens once the judges come up. So judges, if we could please have you on the board. Hey, you can't keep her.
They're coming your way, JJ.
Aye.
Tackle one.
Catherine Maluli.
Give the Tui girls a round of applause for being great sports, ladies and gentlemen. Just while we're getting these last finishing touches done, ladies and gentlemen, just take note of who all the sponsors are. You'll hear all the main ones as we're going through the day, of course. But just have a wee browse around just while they're looking at the sheet, and we're finding this last shearer who's still getting organised. So I've got Elders Primary Wool, Tui, a major sponsor, of course. Lister, okay, another one. Skander. PGG, of course, we just had one of their big events. So that's all good. Farmlands are out the back, which is good. Farmers Mutual Group, okay, for insurance, and they're involved here. There was AgriFert were involved in some of the lower shearing grades. Elders Wool. So if you get a chance to support those sponsors, please do so, because the facts are they are supporting this show, that you can have the show in your backyard here in Masterton, and that you can also be very proud to say that it is in your backyard and it is the pinnacle of shearing throughout the world. The Golden Shears are the titles that these shearers hunt out. They say all roads lead to Rome, and all preparation and shows all through the world and round about lead to Masterton.
Okay, it looks like we're good to go.
Shears. We're good to go. We've done our rack.
Can we have these shearers to the board? We're just waiting for the green light down the back, and we'll get into it.
Okay, just waiting for the green
When
light.
we got the green light, we're in for action.
Waiting for the start. Can't go without the green light. The computers, everything runs the scoring system from the computers up the back of the hall. Brilliant little setup that was devised many years ago. The Golden Shears grasp it with both hands. Saves a lot of runners.
John, if anyone's thirsty, we have a bar operating up the back to the back right of the stadium. Go up there and get yourself a refreshment. This is the Tui event, so you should all be having at least one Tui in your hands right now.
Chain lock that commentator. Chain lock that commentator. Green light, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have you on the board. Timekeepers right. Judges. Competitors, go. Here we are once again, the Tui invitation. Get the veterans starting off. Oh no, they're throwing a bit of a wild one here. We've got a very clear-cut young woman here from in the middle. He's going to have to shear a lot of sheep, this fella. One a little bit of a hiccup. We've got Jeff Kringle here on the number one stand. JJ Kringle is well renowned throughout the shearing industry, and we've seen him shear in the veterans here yesterday, and he's quite happy to be back up on display again tonight, because there's a lot of veterans out there in the crowd. It's good to see them, those past champions and participants here, the 2015 Golden Shears. So we're looking at it now. We got another veteran down on stand number 4, Johnny Hodder. He's been involved with the Shears. He's probably got his 50-year blazer just about. He's been around that long. He's been working with the pressing arena in the latter stages of this career. Here we got Laura Bradley down there on stand number 4. The young lady from Woodville is sure in the junior event earlier in the program. She's a little bit of trouble with his big bag shot use. Oh, then we got the evergreen Ian Stewart. Lovely man he is down there. Comes across the shoulder. Boy, he looks pretty sharp in his red dancing shoes. And he's only got one sheep this year, and he comes across the shoulder on the last side. Pauline Boulet down there on the far end. Wraps out one. She's a young lady from Canada, and good to see her shear. Then we got a Doug Smith come out here on stand number 4. Stand number 3. They're all working away and doing the job nicely. Looks like team number 1 has got a little bit of cunning plan amongst their strategy. Working away, you've got JJ Kringle up here in the front. You'd like to give him a bit of a wind-up, would you, Gerald?
Yeah, we may as well. I had a wee chat to him. I know him very well. He's sort of my part-time granddad and I'm his part-time grandson. Not by blood, just because we're good mates. This will be his last shear at the Golden Shears. And here he is. He said, I got brought up with a Tui girl. That's as good as it gets, folk. There'll be a big poster in the Gorge Road Country Club within a week. We'll have her up there framed, and the boys will talk about it for ages. And so will JJ. He just lives down the road, just wanders down for a beer and a bit of fun. Hey, JJ, what did you think of that, buddy? Sensational. Axel Reed comes out and whoosh. A bit of air time there with that belly. Flicked that one well and truly clear. It's a bit of a fun event. 2 big ones up the back. Alan says, I'm not sure the Golden Shears is the place for that. But anyway, it's been there and done that now when we can't do anything about it. That's the joys of live stuff. There's no rehearsal here, ladies and gentlemen. We've just got to go with the flow sometimes. And there can be a little bit of mischief in some of these shearers.
Trevor Wilson's got a kicker on number 2. Out the last leg he comes. Look at it. Rocking it across. Axel Reed's in up for the enjoyment, and he chases many shows throughout the year, but this is a little bit of a relaxation shearing if it could ever be such a thing as down there. Kirkpatrick goes in on stand number 5. Tommy Wilson, he's an ex-world champion there on stand number 4. He said, what the heck am I doing up here? I'm only the machine man. Yeah. He's been here since about 7 o'clock this morning, so you might as well get up and do a bit of work for a change.
He has. I had him on. I grabbed one of those local papers and I had him when he had the US ambassador here, and he was helping him do that last couple of shots. And I had he's getting assisted by Tom Wilson. Another belly flies. Alan's, by jolly if Alan had a big stick, he'd give him a wee tap. Hey, settle down, young fella. But anyway, it had there that Tom Wilson was the world champion in 1994. I thought, Tom, you're getting younger all the time. 1984, it was a long time ago when this Scotsman became world champion. Now lives in Christchurch. Onto the shoulder he goes. Look out, the middle's already finished. Been there, done that, they said. We've had a little bit of fun. Got it tidied up. Tom Wilson right out to the toenails. Still shears pretty well. Goes around a lot of shows advising people on gear and the likes. Makes a few finals that he doesn't want to, and he's sort of given up, getting up and supporting shows that way. Well, there we go. It's the finishing touches, ladies and gentlemen. I thank you very much on behalf of the committee for giving us a moment to get it organised. They're doing the finishing touches. It's just like a little fun event, and I hope you have enjoyed that. Give them all a round of applause, as well as those great Tui girls.
Right, who's coming up? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a little wee bit of entertainment coming on. We've got Linnell, who is 6 years old, and we've got her brother Jerome. She's gonna sing us a song, highly recommended. Testing.
She was lost in so many different ways, out in the darkness with no God. I know the cost of losing it, and of all the grace of God goes out. I felt never known of you are my last, my thirst, and that night hear his voice inside. Oh, they might do